and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Kaepernick now to throw. And he is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The Giants at 11-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Now, Kaepernick again.
Again, it's Johnson.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. To throw, Kaepernick.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for 19 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This to Graham on the short pass. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now Love. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target.
3rd down here.
You talk about this Giant defense.
Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now Sanders. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step up.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
And really, we're talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Kaepernick now on 1st down.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. I mean, look at this Packers defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Kaepernick. flush. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
7 yards there and a first down.
So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number one guy.
Second down, Love. And that is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On second down, it's Tomlinson. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 29. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw now, here's Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
The connection made, it's Graham. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Tucker's kick is good, and they push the lead up to
there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
And New York set to take the field.
And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
To throw is Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Kaepernick to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. That would hit right at the 9, but he couldn't get it to check up. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's good for 28 yards.
First down, Packers.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Handoff left, Tomlinson.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 4-yard. Play action this time with Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Tucker's kick is good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The New York set to take the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Kaepernick.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. He gets it left side to Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Kaepernick.
That is caught. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
39-yard line.
Kaepernick now to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Jackson.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses. Play fake. Here's Love. And Graham's got it. Complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a first down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
Again, Jackson. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie things up at 13. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Here's Harris to return it.
This taken in right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Now trotting out there the Packers getting ready to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Packers.
First down going to the air with Love. Tyreek Hill's got another one. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
43-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Love from the gun.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
New York set to take the field.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2 yards to go, second down.
Here's Kaepernick. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 7 catches for him now. This last one, a first down.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Now 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. Love. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Love from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Love.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw now. Here's Love. Open man. That's Hill, complete. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On 1st and 10, Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. This to Graham on the short pass. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Ty Davis Price, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we'll skip over to Louisiana to check on the Saints at home in New Orleans. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. James Morgan, terrific in the victory, as his guys move their record to 9-4 on the year. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Landry Jones leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So the Packer offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running. And give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
At the 18-yard line.
On play action, Love to throw, and he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught outright by Graham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll go up the gut with Tomlinson. Dances by him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP, Tom.
It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the 1st half. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one complete to Hill. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Love now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Tomlinson is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
To throw, Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now Jackson fights off the defender. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
To throw is Kaepernick. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8.
Now Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, Love to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. And second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Throwing. Love. Out route. He finds his man. It's Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Love. Complete to Jones. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. Tomlinson up the middle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Love looking to throw it. Drops this off to Tomlinson. Complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter.
And the Packers first down.
First down going to the air with Love. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
In motion left goes a tight end. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's got another field goal, his 4th now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is, and they're always aiming for a swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's different. He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
And tough to win games. field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On the give, here comes Jackson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for New York. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Play fake. Here's Love.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Racing to the end zone.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane.
Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Toss play to Jackson. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Previous play is under review.
Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Giants 23.
No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Love now to pass on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. To throw now, here's Love. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down, Green Bay.
On 1st and 10, Love. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. It's a give running left. Tomlinson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Love. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
He may go.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is subbing onto the field as they'll go for 2. Following the interception, Love. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. For Kidder here, it's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Here's Kaepernick.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick. He gets it to Gurley, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Kaepernick now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Akeem Hicks, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2. Love with it.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
In possession switching back to the New York Giants. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Kaepernick again. On target over the middle to Hill. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Kaepernick.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Love.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he has a Packer 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. Down to a knee goes Love, and that should be the final act of this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.